Turnitin matches your paper against websites, books, and articles from publications, then calculates the total amount of sources used and gives a score. This paper here has a score of 42%, meaning almost half this paper comes from outside sources. In this way, your professor can get an idea of how much of your paper is original, meaning how much of it is in your own words and ideas. You can click on the colored section or the percentage number to open up and view your Originality Report. If you see a blue Resubmit button on the right side, this means that your professor is allowing you to upload a new paper and replace the current one if you need to improve your score. Turnitin will run a new report and give a new score, and this can be done up until the due date. When we write a research paper, or what we call a documented essay, we explore a certain topic by searching for articles, books, and in some cases high-quality websites to write a paper and combining our own ideas with some key ideas from those outside sources. Done properly, this results in a very unique work all your own. Plagiarism occurs when we present somebody else's ideas as our own, or if we're not honest about where we got our sources from. Use quotation marks to indicate any passages that you've taken word for word from a source. This is called direct quotation. Notice in the first instance here, the entire excerpt is enclosed in quotation marks, followed by the author's name and the page number in parentheses. This is called MLA format. The second passage has no quotation marks. This is called paraphrasing. You can restate or summarize an author's ideas in your own words when it fits the flow of your paper better than using direct quotation. But you still have to list the author's name and give the page number that the passage belongs to from the source. If you put the author's name in the sentence, then you don't necessarily need to repeat it in the parentheses. When you open up your Originality Report, you will see colored sections of highlighted text. This means that Turnitin has found that these portions of your paper match outside content. So scrolling down, you want to make sure that you've cited these sections correctly, using quotation marks for direct quotations. The numbers at the top of each section allow you to look, if you click on it, further at the type of source you use. So this is a good chance for you to review the types and variety of sources you're using and to review the types of sources that were required for the paper. Your professor can see all of this on their end as well. You shouldn't see too many instances where there's large sections of colored text because most of your paper should be in your own words. Turnitin uses a different color for each source. So if you see the same color repeatedly, that means you're using one source multiple times in the paper. This isn't always a problem in itself, but you want to make sure that you're not using one source at the expense of possibly other sources that could give your paper more variety. When your professor is done grading your papers, after what's called the post date, you will see your instructor's comments on your paper, your grade, and also if you click over in the blue section over here, you'll see your instructor's overall comments appearing in this column.